Cowboys Nation, buckle up. We're about to dive into the game that could make or break Dallas's season. Dak Prescott is facing his moment of truth against the Lions. But there's a wild card in play: rookie sensation Caleb Williams. Could this be the game that not only saves the Cowboys' playoff hopes but also launches a dark horse into the Rookie of the Year race? Stay tuned, because we're about to unpack the most electrifying storylines that have America's team on the edge of glory or disaster. Welcome back, Cowboys Nation. This is your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys. Today we've got a jam-packed show for you. We're diving deep into the upcoming showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions, and boy, do we have some burning questions to address. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor: hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Ready? Let's get into it. First up on our agenda, can Dak Prescott lead the Cowboys to victory against the surging Detroit Lions? And if he does, could this win potentially put rookie sensation Caleb Williams back in the Rookie of the Year conversation? Stick around, folks, because we're about to break it all down. All right, let's set the stage. The Dallas Cowboys are coming off a roller coaster of a season so far. We've seen flashes of brilliance, moments of frustration, and everything in between. But as we approach this crucial matchup against the Detroit Lions, all eyes are on our quarterback, Dak Prescott. Dak's been under the microscope lately, and for good reason. The Cowboys' success hinges heavily on his performance, and this game against the Lions could be a defining moment for both Dak and the team. Let's break down what Dak needs to do to secure a win for America's team. First and foremost, Dak needs to bring his A game in terms of decision-making. The Lions' defense, while not the most fearsome in the league, has shown flashes of brilliance this season. They've got some ball hawks in that secondary. So Dak needs to be sharp with his reads and avoid those costly turnovers that have plagued the Cowboys in some of their losses. But it's not just about avoiding mistakes. Dak needs to be aggressive and take calculated risks. The Lions have shown some vulnerabilities in their pass defense, especially when it comes to defending the deep ball. If Dak can connect with his speedsters like CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks on a few big plays, it could blow this game wide open. Now, let's talk about the X factor in this matchup: the Cowboys' running game. We all know that a balanced offense is key to success in the NFL, and this is where Dak's leadership really comes into play. He needs to make the right calls at the line of scrimmage, identifying when to audible to a run play and when to stick with the pass. The Lions' run defense has been middle of the pack this season, so there's definitely an opportunity for the Cowboys to exploit this. If Tony Pollard can get going early, it'll open up the play-action game for Dak, and that's when we could see some fireworks. But let's not forget, folks, this isn't just about Dak. The Cowboys' defense has a huge role to play in this game as well. They'll be up against a Lions offense that's been surprisingly potent this season. Jared Goff has been slinging the ball with confidence, and he's got some serious weapons at his disposal. Amon-Ra St. Brown is having a breakout year. And rookie running back Jahmyr Gibbs has been electric when healthy. The Cowboys' defense needs to bring the heat and disrupt Goff's rhythm if they want to give Dak and the offense a chance to shine. This is where players like Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs need to step up and make game-changing plays. If they can force a few turnovers and give the offense some short fields to work with, it could be the difference between a win and a loss. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the playoff implications of this game. Both the Cowboys and the Lions are in the thick of the playoff race, and a win here could be crucial for seeding. The Cowboys, in particular, need this win to keep pace in the competitive NFC East. A victory against a quality opponent like the Lions would not only boost the Cowboys' record but also serve as a statement win. It would show the rest of the league that Dallas is a force to be reckoned with and silence some of the doubters who've been questioning whether this team has what it takes to make a deep playoff run. But let's pivot for a moment and talk about the rookie sensation who's been making waves in Dallas, Caleb Williams. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't we draft Caleb to be Dak's eventual successor? Why are we talking about the Rookie of the Year award? Well, folks, that's the beauty of having a talent like Caleb on the roster. Even in a limited role, he's been making an impact whenever he's on the field. We've seen glimpses of his potential in specific packages and situations, and it's been nothing short of electrifying. Now, I know the Rookie of the Year race is typically dominated by players who are starting and playing full-time roles. But hear me out. If Caleb continues to make game-changing plays in crucial moments, and if the Cowboys start stringing together some wins with him as a key contributor, who's to say he can't work his way back into the conversation? Sure, there are other rookies out there putting up flashy numbers as full-time starters. But what if Caleb's impact in high-leverage situations proves to be more valuable? What if his plays are the difference makers that propel the Cowboys into the playoffs and beyond? It's a long shot, I'll admit. But stranger things have happened in the NFL. And if there's one thing we know about Caleb Williams, it's that he's a special talent who has a knack for defying expectations. Now let's be clear, this is still Dak Prescott's team. Caleb's role, for now, is to complement Dak and provide that spark when the offense needs it most. But if he can continue to make the most of his opportunities and help guide this team to victory, who knows what could happen? So, as we look ahead to this crucial matchup against the Lions, here are the key questions we'll be watching. Can Dak Prescott rise to the occasion and lead the Cowboys to a statement win? Will the Cowboys defense be able to contain the Lions' potent offense? How will Mike McCarthy utilize Caleb Williams to keep the Lions' defense off balance? Can a Cowboys victory reignite the conversation around Caleb Williams as a dark horse Rookie of the Year candidate? These are the storylines that will define this game, folks. And you can bet that every play, every decision, and every moment will be scrutinized as we try to answer these questions. But now, it's time for you to weigh in. What do you think, Cowboys Nation? Can Dak lead us to victory against the Lions? And do you believe Caleb Williams has a shot at the Rookie of the Year award if he continues to make an impact in key moments? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And let's get this discussion going. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on your Dallas Cowboys. Until next time, remember how 'bout them Cowboys.